The history of 숙명 is the history of all private schools in Korea. The talented women produced by 숙명 have led the modern history of Korea. In 1906, the imperial family of the Joseon dynasty founded 숙명 Women's University in the spirit of love for the nation and the people. The school's 100-year tradition and dignity now continue as a challenge toward the new century. The paradigm and competitive environment of the world are changing fast. In this time of rapid changes, 숙명 Women's University endeavors to cultivate true global leaders with a focus on the basics of university education. 숙myung's education is a plan that spans 100 years. The power of thinking, the ability to see through core phenomena and problems, and to act for the interests of others will make the world happy. To foster young talents who have humanistic value, creative knowledge, global leadership, and passionate volunteerism, 숙명 unites all capacities of a university. Many aspects of 숙myung's education are being innovated for the purpose of practicing the vision of 숙myung. A total revision of liberal arts and leadership courses for the cultivation of the thinking power of students. Drastic investments for the improvement of the educational environments and student services. Innovation of teaching methods for the creative use of global resources and enforcement of the students' ability to address problems. Improvement of the admission system in order to produce local talents and core talents who contribute to the public welfare. An entrepreneurship major that nurtures the entrepreneurial spirit and capacity of young starters of enterprises. These are the new models of university education pursued by 숙myung's educational reform. 숙myung Blue Ribbon Project, announced in 2010, is a practical plan for cultivating the students' refinement and global capacities. 숙myung has grown with Blue Ribbon and has established itself as a cradle for fostering creative talents who have thinking powers. 숙myung has become the first Korean women's university to operate an ROTC program, creating a new turning point for women's leadership. The ROTC candidates are next-generation leaders who are competent in literary and martial arts and will contribute to the nation and the people. They will become confident women officers and key figures in national defense. Prominent universities at home and abroad are benchmarking the systematic innovation led by 숙myung, whose attempts and achievements are being praised by the Korean government and mass media. The Management Innovation Awards, whose authority is the highest in Korea, also pays attention to the education of the university, a leader in educational reform. 숙myung's campus is full of dynamism for internationalization. Foreign students study at 숙myung, expecting a high standard of teaching and learning, and they exchange thoughts and passion through the school's diverse global education programs. 숙myung's activities to foster talents in this global age are not confined to the campus. Through global exchange programs with approximately 204 universities around the world, global dual degree programs, global internship programs, Global Explorer, and 숙myung Global Honors Program, the students expand their multicultural understanding and horizon and accumulate the abilities and experiences required by the globalized society. Moreover, 숙myung's global network is widening daily through international dissemination and exchange of Korean cultures, such as Korean foods and traditional art. Korean Cultural Institute, the hub of Asian culture. Asian Pacific Women's Information Network Center. Research Institute of Asian Women. Le Cordon Bleu, 숙myung Academy. And 숙myung Cultural Centers worldwide will increase the global status of 숙myung and introduce the excellence of Korean culture contents to the whole world. University education is not restricted to the period during which a student attends a university. This conviction led 숙명 to offer postgraduate courses for the first time in Korea and to introduce the concept of after-sales service to universities in Korea. Furthermore, 숙명 has a lifelong mentor system consisting of 8 detailed mentor programs. It is an outstanding service system operated only by 숙명, whose educational philosophy is to show unceasing responsibility and commitment to its graduates. All 숙명 students learn and practice the spirit of service and sacrifice. By acquiring the altruistic spirit of sharing and considering others first, they cultivate the character required of world leaders who contribute to the public welfare. The value of 숙명 never faltered in the last century when women's education gained light, and it will not falter in front of the next millennium. That value will create a happy world for which 숙myong's commitment and challenge will not cease. Now, 숙명 is emerging as a new power. The power of thinking that penetrates the core of problems with animated knowledge. The power of creation that presents new theories through the spirit of leading and innovation. The power of altruism that practices the value of volunteering and dedication. This is the power of 숙명 and the power of a 105-year history that will lead the 숙명 Renaissance.